Sip, good evening. Apologies for reaching a little late. Audio video test, please. I just came running from the airport and I hope we will have a good session today. It will just take me a few minutes to settle down, but if you all can hear me and clearly see me clearly, we are hoping that we will have a good session. My dear friends, today's subject is Vasudeva Kutambakam. Vasudeva Kutambakam. So, with that, we will start. Sip, Sip Raji, Sip Ritu, Sip Jyoti, Sip Anna Natraj, Sip Sadanand, Sip Atmanand, Sip Meenakshi, Sip Pix, Sip Samatma, Sip Girish Ananda, Sip Das, Sip Harshal, Sip Chotwani, Sip Atmanji, Sip Ahem, Sip Shiva, Sip Saroja, Sip Krishna, Sip Premchandji, Sip Lakshmi, Sip Sita, Sip Gigi, Sip AiR Renuka, Sip Parvati, Amma, Sip Kumar, Sip Sukhi, Sip Aim, Sip Lalita, Sip Bliss, Sip Atma and Mahek Aim, Sip Soham, Sip Will, Sip Soul, Sip Prakash, Sip Manisha, Sip Siba. See, good name. Good to see your name change. Sip Laveen, Sip Sundar. Sundar is enough. Sip Sagay. Sip, all of you who are on this call. Welcome to the call. Let us get into what we call Vasudeva Kutambakam. You must have heard of this Vasudeva Kutambakam because it's a very, very famous aspect of our Indian philosophy, culture, political scenario, parliament. In a parliament, there's a big board. In G20, India's G20, what is the slogan? Vasudeva Kutambakam. And people wonder, what is the end of the Vasudeva Kutambakam? What is Vasudeva Kutambakam? The world is one family. The world is one family. So what is this world being one family? Today we will come to know. Okay, so there you are. I will be sipping a little water today with apologies, but I will need that. Let us start. What is the meaning, my dear friends? While India boasts of this slogan of Vasudeva Kutambakam, what is the real meaning behind it? This is made up of three Sanskrit words. Vasuda, they say, I don't know, I'm just picking from the internet. Vasuda means earth, Eva means. Kutambakam, Kutambakam means family. We all know it. So Vasudeva Kutambakam actually means earth means one, earth is one family. Many of you may think of Vasudeva Kutambakam as God, God Vasudeva Kutambakam, and even that is also acceptable according to me. God is one family. But they say the earth is one family. See how the connection comes. We don't know where it came from 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, 3,000 years ago. I cannot guarantee you where it came from. But we are all using the term Vasudeva Kutambakam. Ancient scriptures teaches us that world is one family. Very, very important for India. India uses this as a very, very important. I told you even in G20. But let us get into the meaning. My dear friends, why is India using this? India is using this because the problem is the world is constantly at war. What is India telling everybody? Stop this war. Have you ever noticed? India, I believe, has never waged a war. India defends itself, correct? But India, I don't think India has attacked. India has never attacked unless it has been attacked. This is my understanding. I don't know how right I am, but India doesn't go to war because India's culture, the culture of India is that they are not supposed to fight with each other. Whether it's in sports or for power or for wealth, this constant fighting is the problem. Every way in this world we are competing. Today also I was reading a message. Somebody sent me a message. They are saying I will attack your nuclear facility, and they are saying we will drop nuclear missiles at you. There's conflict and war. What is the relevance of this conflict and war? Do we truly understand the meaning? What is the meaning? What is this world is one family? If we found out the real meaning, we wouldn't be fighting with each other. You Zoomers know better. What do you Zoomers know? You know very well that all this is because of the ego. you know very well that it is ego, 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 ego. The conflict starts in our house and it ultimately reaches the world. Have you not seen in one house two brothers? Have you seen in one house two brothers don't talk to each other? Have you seen? In one house, two brothers, they have gone to court. Who goes to court? Only brothers go. Strangers don't go. Only mostly people who are mostly connected. But it's very funny. I know families where people are not talking to each other for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. No, no, we are not in talking terms. Why we are not in talking terms? This is the sad part of our life. That we have not understood. We are saying Vasudeva Kutumbakam. Hey, your Kutumbakam only is not Kutumbakam. Forget about Vasudeva Kutumbakam. Your house, in the house, we are not able, two people are not able to see eye to eye. And we are all trying to say, I am bigger than you, you are, I am bigger. No, small brother says, I have worked harder. Big brother says, I am your big brother. Constant war, fight, fight, war. In one of my bhajans, I don't know how many of you have heard this bhajan. I sing this bhajan. I don't, one of my favorite bhajans. I say, कहानी दो पुतलों की एक हाथी एक घोड़ा मिट्टी के दोनों बने पर लड़ाई कौन बड़ा हाथी कहे मैं बड़ा घोड़ा कहे मैं बड़ा हाथी कहे मैं बड़ा घोड़ा कहे मैं बड़ा पानी में डाला मिट्टी है दोनों फर्क नहीं थोड़ा हाँ 6-inch elephant and 12-inch horse. In reality, elephant is taller than horse, bigger than horse. Elephant says, hey, horse, I'll smash you. The horse tells, have you seen my size? You're half my size. Both are made of mud. This is a beautiful story. But then in this bhajan, I also talk of this. What do I say? देश विदेश में होता क्यों है लड़ाई और झगड़ा एक चाहता है दिखाए वो दूसरे से है बड़ा लालच से सब है जीते पर स्वार्थ से क्या मिलता मकसद एक है दुनिया में प्रभु को ही है पाना सच तो ये है कोई मिट्टी नहीं सब में है आत्मा परमात्मा सब में प्रकट है सब है परमात्मा. If people could understand what you Zoomers have understood, no? If people could understand what you awakened souls have understood, world would have been a much better place. We are fighting with each other, wanting to kill each other. Where are we going to reach? Where are we going to reach? You keep on trying to fight, 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 fight. Where are you going to reach? This is the question I ask myself, and I have no answer. Because we are all, whole world is fighting. I was also in that race and I got out of that race. We have to build that emotion first in our heart, the realization, then in our family. There must be love, there must be sharing, forgiveness, compassion. But we are fighting. Unfortunately, we understand the meaning of love in our house and family. But even this, I told you, is a challenge. I told you about how members of family are fighting. How can we take this love and compassion outside our house to our neighborhood, our city, our country? When will we get to understand what is the purpose of human life? You cannot, all this is one. The ancient scripture, last time we did this did called Sanatana Dharma. I'm writing a book. I'm enjoying writing the book. It's so much fun to write this book, Sanatana Dharma. So I'm writing this book of Sanatana Dharma, but it's all connected. What? Sanatana Dharma, Neti Neti Tattvamasi, Vasudeva Kutumbakam. They're not so different from each other. There is a connection, and I will explain to you. All of these things teach us only one thing. What does Vasudeva Kutumbakam teach us? It means that we are all one. It means we are manifestations of one. How can the world be one family? What is the logic? The logic is everything is one. The whole world is one reality, non-duality, Advaita. Vasudeva Kutumbakam ultimately means this. How can the whole world, Chinese, Japanese, everything be one family? Now, all this is appearance. We have to go to the origin of Neti Neti Tattvamasi. Vasudeva Kutumbakam only makes us understand what the logic. How? How can we accept that we are all one family? We have to go back to the Mahavakyas. We have to go back to that Mahavakya, Tattvamasi. We have to go back. I am Atma Brahma. Aham Brahmasmi. Prajananam Brahma. When you understand Mahavakyas of Upanishads, then Vasudeva Kutumbakam, another term, which is such an old term, comes alive. Vasudeva Kutumbakam is born out of Sanatana Dharma, Advaita. As long as we keep thinking I, ego, world cannot be one family. If ego is there, where's the question of world being one family? The world can only be one family when we realize we are manifestations of one. Koham, Soham, Shivoham. If we don't realize this, we will continue to not only fight with each other, we will kill each other. We are willing to kill each other. I forget about world. I told you two brothers. I know cases where son is ready to kill the father. Son is ready to kill the father to take the power. We saw in the Mughal dynasty how common it was that they would put their father in the jail to take over power. We are nothing better than that dog. Have I told you the story last time about the dog? The dog enters a room with hundreds of mirrors. What the dog does, dog starts barking. Ah, wow, 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 wow. Then all the dogs are barking. Wow, 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 all barking, barking. Dog barks. Reflection, mirrors are barking. Dog is barking. Reflections are barking. We are nothing better than what I call the mad dog. This is the mad dog. The mad dog goes inside the room of mirrors and keeps quiet. Now, what will happen? If the dog keeps quiet, what will happen? Silence. If the dog only, he will say all the dogs are quiet. But he does, wow, all replay, wow, 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 wow. Same thing in our world. We are all barking and everybody is barking. We are fighting, everybody is fighting. We are killing, everybody is killing. When will we realize you must seek enlightenment? You must seek truth. You must go on Kalash to understand Vasudeva Kutumbakam, Sanatana Dharma. What is Sanatana Dharma? I taught you last week. Eternal truth. What is the eternal truth? The eternal truth is who am I? Nanu Yara. Ramana Maharishi said Nanu Yara. What is the eternal truth? Adi Shankara said Shivoham, Shivoham. What is the eternal truth? The eternal truth is the ego that stands tall like a wall must fall. We must see the divine in one and all. Many years back, I wrote this bhajan. What did I write the bhajan? I said, प्रभु और अपने बीच है पर्दा है जो ये अहंकार प्रभु और अपने बीच है पर्दा है जो ये अहंकार अहंकार को जो छोड़ा अहंकार को जो छोड़ा उसको मिल गया भगवान सांसों की माला में सिमरू मैं प्रभु का नाम खुद को छोड़ा तो खुद को छोड़ा तो मुझको मिल गया भगवान. The moment you let go of the mind and ego me, you become free. But we are not ready to let go of mind and ego me. Therefore, misery will be, we will continue to be body, mind, ego, and we continue to suffer. My dear friends, we have to go beyond this and we have to reach that state of awakening. Nan Yar. We have to reach that state. Vasudeva Kutumbakam. Vasudeva Kutumbakam. How to reach that state? First, awaken the ego, enlighten the ego. Realize, what did we do in the retreat? What did we do in retreat? I am not I, but I am. I am not I, but I am. Who am I? I am the soul. Soul is sip. I am sip. The moment we realize I am sip, We realize you are SIP. We realize everybody is SIP. We are able to see SIP in all, love SIP in all, serve SIP in all. The moment you are able to love SIP in all, serve SIP in all, what is it? It is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. What is the problem in Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam? We are not able to accept everybody as one family. We are not able to accept everybody. What I think the Bible, a lot of things in the Bible, they say, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Why we are not able to do it, even though from 2000 years, 3000 years, scriptures are telling us. I always give you this example. Suppose by mistake, the teeth bite the tongue. Will you break your teeth? Will you take a hammer and break your teeth? Your teeth has bitten your tongue. It's hurting badly, badly bleeding. Do you take a spoon and break your teeth? Hey, rough teeth, thaba, hit your teeth. Why you don't do it? Because you know this is my teeth and my tongue. I only bit myself. Why we cannot realize this? Why we cannot realize that how we think we are different parts of the body, but we are one? Why we cannot realize this whole universe is one? Because of the ego, because of I. This I must die. The I cannot die. We have to transcend the ego. We have to reach that state of divine consciousness. Then Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. I hope you are understanding the connection. I hope you're getting the connection. Otherwise, you say Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, some Narendra Modi speaking to some G20 candidates. What is no spirituality in it? No, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam means we are all one. What did Vivekananda say? You remember? Vivekananda said, Shiv Jnani Jan Seva. विवेकानंद ने ये कहा, दुखियों की सेवा जो करता वही शिव को पाता, एहसास जिसको होता शिव सब में वो पूजा करता, जो सेवा करता दीन दुखियों की वही पूजा करता. What is it? शिव ज्ञानी जन सेवा, विवेकानंद ने ये कहा. I think you all have heard this. I'm not sure if you heard the next part of this. Have you heard this? भगवान को कोई नहीं देख सकता, एहसास सच का है होना, प्रभु तो सच में आत्मा है, दिल के मंदिर में वो जीता, हर एक जीव में वो है, हर इंसान में वो है, कण कण में वो है, वो हर जगह. अविद्या में हम डूबे, सच का एहसास ना होता, प्रभु का एहसास ना होता. See, if you notice, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, Neti Neti, Tattvamasi, Koham, Shivoham, Vivekananda, Adi Shankara, all the things are coming to one truth. When are we going to realize we are all manifestations of one? Some people think Vasudhaiva Kutumbaka, one family. No, actually it means we are one. One Kutumbaka means one. Everything is God. Everything is Sip. But we are confused, my dear friends. We have to look at it logically. Now let me ask you, suppose there are two people in an island, only two people, man and woman. They give birth to children. The children grow up. There's nobody else in that island. The children give birth to grandchildren. There's nobody else in the island. They give birth to great-grandchildren. There's nobody else in that island. There's great-great-grandchildren. Ultimately, where it started from? Ultimately, it's all coming from one source. What is the source? That source is divine. That source we are not understanding. Jagat Mithya Prabhu Satya. Chicken and egg, what came first? Tree or seed, what came first? You have now understood the answer. No, what came first. All are manifestations. manifestations of the one supreme. They are all interconnected. We are not different. This is the eternal truth. This is Sanatana Dharma. We appear to be the body, but we are not. We are the soul. All soul comes from Sit. We are one. Let me ask you one more thing. Let me see how many of you know it. How many of you know the meaning of Atiti Devo Bhava? Atiti Deva Bhava means what? Huh? Atiti Deva Bhava means my guest is same as God. Correct? So where it came from? Where this comes? Atiti Deva Bhava. Same. Vasudeva Kutumbakam. Same. You all do when you go to temple. When you go to temple, you do Namaste. What is Namaste? Namaste means you say Prabhu, Namaste, Prabhu, Prabhu. You do like this, no? Prabhu, Namaste. When you meet people, what do? You know, do Namaste. Why you do Namaste when you meet people? Nowadays, modern people do shake hand, shake hand. Shake hand. Hello. Hi man. How you do, man? How you do? What, how you do? Huh? It's shake hand, Western culture. Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey. How doing? Hey, bro. Now, आजकल somebody meets me, they say, hey, bro. Hey, क्या bro? They say, hey, bro. Hey, bro, what you doing, bro? क्या ये bro, क्या bro? But नया style है. नया style. Hey, bro. So, the point is, whether you say namaste, whether you say atiti deva bhava, all coming from our scriptures, it all means the same thing. We bow down to the divine. We bow down to God to sit in one and all. It is unfortunate that these terms, atiti deva bhava, namaste, vasudeva kutumbakam, even sanatana dharma, the eternal truth, all we skip all these meanings. We skip and we slip. We don't understand SIP. But we should get hold of it. Luckily, all of you are masters. But I found this interesting. That's why I took this session. I don't know if you all found it boring, but I found it very interesting. And SIP has got magic. You know magic how SIP does. Today I was just preparing today, and last minute I realized it is today's Guru Nanak Dev Ji's birthday. Guru Nanak Dev Ji's Guru Purab, Guru Nanak Jayanti. What is that? What did Guru Nanak teach also? What did Guru Nanak said? He said, Ek Omkar Satyanam. Ek Omkar. There is one Omkar, one creator which is manifesting everywhere. That is Karta Purak. In Punjabi he says, one creator, fearless, without hate, immortal, beyond birth and death. And he says, Guru Prasad. In the end, he says, Guru Prasad. Guru Prasad means without the prasad of the Guru, unless we get the Guru as a manifestation of the God, we will have knowledge from college, but there will be no realization. I got Guru Prasad. I was blessed. I got Guru Prasad. Guru Prasad means I got the prasad from the Guru. What did the Guru give me prasad? Man minus ego equals God. God plus ego equals man. This is where it came from. It came from Guru Prasad. So you need Guru Prasad. This is what, who says? Guru Nanak. Guru Nanak says Guru Prasad. It is impossible to attain moksha without Guru. It's impossible to understand Vasudeva Kutumbakam. Impossible to understand Atiti Deva Bhava. Impossible to understand Namaste. Ek Omkar. All this comes from the guidance of the Guru and the grace of God. Who is the Guru? Guru is none other than manifestation of God. But we don't understand. As seekers of enlightenment, we must realize all the ancient scriptures, the original scriptures from so many thousands of years. When first time I heard my Guru telling Tattvamasi. I thought, what Guru? What the Tattvamasi? I thought, what is the Tattvamasi? 25 years back when I met the Guru, first sadhana camp, TAT Twamasi. I said, what is this ass? What Tattvamasi? What is this? I didn't understand. After 25 years, the grace of Guru, Neti Tattvamasi. Aham Brahmasmi Shivoham. Jagat Mithya Prabhu Satya. When will we realize? Kingdom of God is within. God lives in the temple of our heart. We know it. We know it. We don't realize it. What's the difference between knowing and realizing? Knowing is knowing. Realizing is doing. Recently we said, na, सब मालूम, हमारे को मालूम, ये ना सब हम सिप, हमारे मालूम जी, हम सिप, कौन है तुम, हम सिप, what sip? I am a sip only, sip, pakka sip है. Then next minute you go to the road and you are willing to kick somebody. What happened to your sip? Huh? It is unfortunate. Young children, no, innocent children, they are very innocent. We adults, we become ignorant. If you see children who go to build sand castles on the beach, they build sand castles, right? Then what happens? They are building. Evening, when the mummy calls, come on, come on. The sand castles get destroyed by the waves. What do the children do? Happily, they clap, clap, and they go. They're clapping and going. All the sand castles got smashed. They don't say, oh, my castle, your castle. They're gone. The sand castles are gone. They're not thinking. But we human beings, we are fighting. We are continuously fighting. You are in my country, I'm in your country. Damn it, whose country, man? Your father made the country or what? How did whose country? As if you built the country. Oh, this is mine, that is mine, this is my property, that property. You brought the property. Who brought the property? What you brought, what you will take with you. Little do we understand. As I told you, children are innocent. We become ignorant. But our society must wake up. Our country has a very divine message of eternal truth, Sanatana Dharma. But there are not enough enlightened masters. The message of this truth is not reaching people. The meaning of Vasudeva Kutumbakam is not reaching. They are saying Vasudeva Kutumbakam. Prime Minister knows. It's not reaching. So, my dear friends, to close today's session, there are many ways to realize the truth. But you must ask why we tell people namaste. When guests come to your house, they say, Namaskar, welcome. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Why we say? Why we say Atiti Devo Bhava? Why the Bible says love thy neighbor? Ask the question why. This is what I have been teaching you. AiR. What do I tell you? Ask, investigate, realize. How you'll realize? AiR means ask, investigate, realize. Ask questions, investigate the truth, realize. This is the way for us to grow. My dear friends, next week, many people have been telling me, especially including Blico, many people have been requesting that we should do a session on magic. So next week, we will do a full session on magic. I think it's a good time to do a review. And but today, let us get into the subject. Let me see how many of you want to ask questions. Of course, you can ask any question. There's no limitation. But we have spoken on right from Guru Nanak, Namaste, Atiti Deva Bhava, Vasudeva Kutumbakam. So many things we have spoken. I am at your service. Whatever you like to ask, you can ask. I already see hands going up. So let us start. We have Ritu and Anna Natarajan. Let us start.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivoham.
Guruji, I wanted to ask you that the pain of the body is also associated with karma.
Getting the pain or experiencing the pain?
Experiencing the pain, getting the pain.
Yes. Anything that's happening in our life is karma. Anything and everything. All suffering is karma. But if you get pain and you use your soul energy, if you use your realization power, then you can overcome the pain.
But it will be there.
But you can overcome it by taking the right medication. Today there's a pain killer for every physical pain. Which pain you have? Tell me who has pain.
No, I have allergies.
Allergy, okay. You can take medicine. Hydrocortisone. Have you tried?
I've taken doctor prescription
I'm not
today.
a doctor. I'm not a physical doctor. But I know there's a solution to every physical pain. Today, people having cancer. Our podcast is being released. Our new podcast is being released with Dr. Raj Gopal. I know how many of you know he's the father of palliative care in India. So that podcast will be released maybe tomorrow. So how people with cancer are given morphine. They are called opioids. How these opioids can take the most difficult pain out of sight. Okay, Natarajan, Atmanand,
And
Renuka.
Guruji, one more thing, Guruji.
Yes, yes, Ritu.
Guruji, you talked about Vasudeva Kutumbakam.
Yes.
So, if we welcome everybody, but if that spoils the peace of the family, then how to make it Vasudeva Kutumbakam?
Vasudeva Kutumbakam means that you accept everybody as one family. That does not mean that if there's a scorpion that is going, you take the scorpion and put in your mouth. It does not mean that. If you take a scorpion and put in the mouth, it will bite your mouth because that is the nature of the scorpion. But that should not mean you should lose
Hmm.
your peace of mind by seeing a scorpion. You have to learn to use your buddhi, your vivek, your intellect to discriminate between the two.
Jaya,
Yes, Guruji.
Natarajan, Anna,
I bow down to you, Guruji.
namaskar, sir.
Uh, Vasudeva Kudumbam, you are told. Vasu means wealth. Vasudha means earth. Vasudha Eka Kudumbam. We are all one family, whether
Correct,
it is continent or country, everything is
correct,
one family. That is the definition. What I got it.
correct,
Okay.
correct.
Okay.
It is correct.
That is the thing. But also, I am doing some services. What you told yesterday. My wife has got birthday today. Day before yesterday, she went to the temple and distributed saris to the people who are poor people. Now she wants to get your blessings also.
Ah,
She is coming on the line. And also,
Pranam Guruji.
namaste.
I want your blessings, Guruji. Today is my birthday.
Today is not your birthday, ma.
Okay, whatever you tell is correct.
Today is your arrival day
Yeah.
because you were 9 months before you were conceived in your mother's womb.
Yeah.
And you are the immortal soul. So you are blessed to you are also listening to Anna's call every day. Good,
Yeah.
you have gone and on your arrival day you have distributed saris to all poor people. Very good. But I hope when you're distributing, you're not giving to poor people. You're giving to God manifesting
Yeah.
in. Okay.
Today also I given food to my servant maid and gardener, everybody. They ate well.
Very good.
Thank
Continue.
you very much, Guruji.
No, you are
Your blessings should be always for me and my husband and my children.
you are all blessed. The divine is in you. Therefore, just be conscious about that truth. Okay.
Thank you very much, Guruji.
hello?
Yes.
Guruji, that namaste you are told. When we say namaste, we bow down to your soul and like that only we have to take. Not
It is
to
the
the
divine.
body. Not
It
to
is
the body.
the divine in you is bowing down to the divine in another. It is
Yes,
from
that is namaste.
yeah, correct. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Atmanand and Renuka Air.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivoham.
So yesterday you mentioned that you were in silence for a couple of hours, and then Sip spoke to you and asked to write a bhajan. So my question is, do you have to be enlightened or self-realized so that Sip talks to you, or Sip can talk to us also?
You have to be awakened to that extent that you spend time in meditativeness. First point. How many people want to spend time in meditation? Most business people will say, hey, why I'm wasting time here? A mad fellow sitting down quietly like a mad fellow. So it's very difficult to find people sitting in silence, first of all. Second, how will you be able to listen to God's voice? Unless you are aware that that God is within you. Na? If you don't have that awakening, how will you listen to God's voice? Third, that definitely there is a divine voice inside you you can hear if you are on the seeking path. Suppose you are seeking path, you're not yet fully awakened. Still, that voice inside you can awaken you. Therefore, you have to believe it. You have to accept that God is within you. You have to believe it. You have to seek it and be in that consciousness, and you can experience it. So have I answered your question?
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you say, oh, what this air tells something does not mean that it will happen to me, then you cannot hear. Na? Remember, if you cannot believe, you cannot achieve. This even in a business world, this is there. First you have to believe, then you have to achieve. Therefore, you have to believe. And then I say a little bit one step further. If you don't realize God is within you, then if the voice comes, you will say some shaitan inside me is speaking. Then the shaitan only will speak. If you don't hear the divine voice inside you, then the monkey inside you, the monkey mind is speaking. You need to have that consciousness. Is it the mind or is it the consciousness? Who is speaking? You have to have that clarity. Done, sir?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Thank you.
AiR Renuka.
Shivoham, AiR.
Shivoham.
We all, the family, are manifestation of SIP, correct?
Yes.
So why are we so diverse? Why did SIP not make all of us similar? Was he want to see the drama and the dance that we do over here?
Then I have to go back into silence and ask Sip to give you the answer. But see, Renuka, this world is made. You agree? If I ask you the question, why grass is green, why it's not red, will the grass become red because of my asking this question?
No.
So what I want to tell you is we have to learn to accept. Because if we don't learn to accept, if we learn to question and protest everything, then that is not the right way to live life. For example, I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah.
Suppose you go to a restaurant. You have to sit down and shut your mouth and eat whatever they give you the food, or you have to order.
We'll order.
Suppose you go there, you don't order. He gives you whatever food. Will you pay?
Then you have to eat what he serves you.
Why should you? Why will you pay? If you don't like that food, will you pay for
No,
it?
I will not pay.
Correct.
Correct.
Now I'm asking you next question. If you come to my house and eat, will you order?
No.
Why you will not order?
You will happily serve me.
But why you cannot order?
Because I'm not coming to restaurant. I'm coming to a house and to...
When you come here, you are my guest.
Yes.
When we have come to this world, we are?
Guest.
We are guest of Supreme, correct? We cannot get it. We are, Prabhu, hey Prabhu, why? Hey Prabhu, why crow is black? Prabhu, why crow is not white? Hey Prabhu, why man? Can we ask like this question? So we have to try to appreciate beautiful birds, beautiful fish, beautiful flamingos, magnificent tiger. Have you seen a tiger? Have you seen a lion? How we should appreciate how SIP has made. Actually, the beautiful peacock is SIP has not made. It is SIP. The peacock is SIP. If you go, have you been to Arunachala? Have you been to Tiruvannamalai? Have you been?
Yeah.
Have you seen how many beautiful peacocks are there in Ramana Maharishi ashram?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
They are jumping and they are dancing in the ashram.
No, world is beautiful. I'm talking about the human beings.
That
The difference is because of the karmas and all. I don't want to go into that aspect. I just want to know, had he made everybody similar, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed. That is another aspect of it.
Then there would be no masala.
Masala won't be there, yeah.
How karma will get adjusted if they're all good people?
Yeah.
So we are unable to decode the whole mystery, but we should gracefully accept it. And we understand. By now, you're understanding, even as you're talking, you're still fully confused, or you have decent
No.
clarity.
I have a clarity. I was just thought that why we are so diverse, means so that we can live happily.
No, we are actually diverse. Why you are on this call and you are blessed to be awakened, but your friends may not be blessed? Why not?
It's a permutation combination or a
Of karma.
chance.
Past, no chance, no chance,
No chance.
no chance. There's nothing called chance.
Past
By,
karmas, yeah.
past karma. By chance, pineapple cannot grow on apple tree.
That is true.
Only rule, only scientifically, this world has been created.
That can be grafted and
Yeah.
created, yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Payal and Ritu. Payal.
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste.
Actually, I have a different question, which is not related to the today's
No,
topic.
no problem. It can be any
Uh,
question.
Actually, since morning, I'm thinking I have listened many of your videos today,
Okay.
and your interviews with Anupam Kher, Sonu Sood, and many. So
Okay.
I got one question continuously knocking the door is, suppose I want to vanish my bad karmas in this life itself. So can I do that, and how, if I can?
In 1 minute.
Hmm.
In 1 minute only you can do.
How?
Karma belongs to whom? Your karma belongs to you or me?
Me,
Me means who?
my soul.
Not your soul. Where's the soul? How can you say your soul? It belongs to your nose or your mouth or your eyes.
It belongs to my soul, which is coming from so many births.
That is the wrong conditioning you have got. The soul does not have any karma. The karma belongs to Payal Kataria. But it does not belong to Payal Kataria. Actually, it belongs to the one who came as Payal Kataria. Payal Kataria came later. When you were born, you were Payal Kataria.
No,
What were you?
I was like just a
A baby girl.
yeah,
Then you were called Payal.
right.
That's only your name. You are not Payal. Although all through your life you say, I am Payal, I am Payal. You are not Payal. Your name is Payal.
Right.
So, 9 months before you arrived, what were you?
I was something else. Something.
When you were conceived, on the day of conception, what were you?
I was energy, kind of.
One cell.
One cell. Yes, I was one cell.
But that one cell already had your karma.
True. True.
So the karma belongs to that one cell or the body?
That cell.
So the body is only an instrument which is experienced karma of that one cell. That one cell is nothing but me, M-E, mind and ego.
Okay.
Because mind and ego exist, you are carrying the karma. You came in that one cell.
Okay.
So you think if you think you are that mind and ego which came in one cell, or you are the body? What are you?
Mind and ego.
Correct. So first thing, you are not the body. Clear about it?
Yes.
And that mind and ego which came in that one cell, that mind and ego actually does not exist.
True.
It is ignorance. There is no mind, there is no ego. If you realize that you are actually the energy that created that cell, if you realize that you are the soul has no karma.
Then why Ambani is Ambani and me is as Payal Kataria?
Because Ambani's karma was good karma. Better than Payal karma.
Yes.
So, but your question is not why I am not Ambani. If you question why I am not Ambani, because of karma.
Yeah.
Why somebody is in Dharani slum?
Because because you said that cell contains all those karmas.
So what you must understand is this: if you realize that you are not the body, if you realize mind and ego don't exist,
okay,
then there is no karma. If there's no karma, you're free from karma. 1 minute. Sometimes to understand this 1 minute takes 50 years. Sometimes to understand this 1 minute takes 50 janmas.
But back of the mind, we know that we did some bad deeds and we did some bad karmas.
Who did bad karma?
My mind and ego.
When? This janma or previous janma?
Here, this janam.
What you did in this janma is your karma which you are facing now.
Yes.
But the world is your past karma. Why were you not born as Ambani?
Because
This-
of my past karma.
This karma or previous karma?
Because of my past karma, right?
Right. So as long as you have karma, you will come in this world. The moment you have no karma, you realize I am Atma, I am the soul. I am soul in pile. I am soul in pile. Immediately you're free. 1 second you're free. 1 minute you're free.
You want to say that if I feel that I am, that karma doesn't belongs to my soul, and that is belongs to my mind and ego, so I'm free from that karma.
You're free.
But this I can feel now, but immediately next moment I'll be again in the same shell. So
Yeah.
how I can maintain this state throughout?
Then the same karma will come back to you.
I mean, how I can maintain this state?
That is called realization. Many people in the call know the subject 100%. You're seeing so many people on this call, they are thorough about the subject. They are thorough. A, I am not the body. B, mind and ego don't exist. C, karma is not mine. Many people in this call, more than 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 people have reached that state.
Okay.
If you are keen on growing, you will also reach that state. And you will be free from all misery, all sorrow, all suffering. Many people in this call have evolved to that state, high state. But it happens in 1 minute. Aha, like that it comes. But it
Okay,
takes time. It takes some time to, like you said, after this call is over, air is gone, then you are back to your normal life. No, you can get back to your normal life, but you must remain in consciousness. You must be in consciousness.
Okay,
That,
Guruji. Okay.
thank you. We have a new person, Goods Jane. Goods Jane. Yes.
Hi.
Hi. You have a question?
Yes, I've been listening to you for a long time, and I wanted to ask, can you give some sort of mantra meditation to help still the mind?
Any mantra that is sincerely used can still the mind. The word mantra means mind, instrument. So, have you ever used any mantra before? You obviously don't seem to be from India.
No, I'm not.
So, what mantra do you use?
Well, I'm Jain, so we have a Namokar mantra.
Let me tell you. You said you want to still the mind, right?
Correct.
Now tell me, what is the size of the mind and the shape of the mind?
Shapeless.
Color?
No color.
Yeah, because the mind doesn't exist. The mind is only appearing to be because of the toxic thoughts. You agree up to this point?
Yes.
So the mind is only a bundle of toxic thoughts. You're trying to still this bundle of toxic thoughts. If only you spend time in silence, if you watch this so-called mind, if you watch those thoughts coming and going, and you refuse to accept those thoughts as your mind, this is the mantra where you have to flip from mind to consciousness. You have to become aware of your mind It's bombarding you with fear, worry, stress, anxiety. It is hitting you with these poisonous, toxic thoughts. It appears to be your mind, but actually they're nothing but thoughts.
Yeah,
Take,
when I
take,
do that
yes,
and I sit in silence,
yes.
and the mind keeps telling me, do this, do that, do this, remember this, you have to do that. You forgot to pay this. Sometimes I enjoy the thought of the mind, whereas I should really be enjoying the silence.
Yeah. So you must reach a state known as consciousness. A state of consciousness is a state of mindfulness or a state of awareness.
It's
You have to,
actually mind emptiness, right? Not
I-
fullness.
yeah, it's not mindful. Mindfulness, becoming mindful is mind emptiness. You're 100% right. How to empty the mind? And like I told you, the mind actually does not exist. Luckily, you agree to it, right? The mind is something that doesn't exist, but it's a bundle of thoughts. So how many times have you come on this call?
First time.
And how did you come to this call?
It just so happened I was awake at the time that the call was on, so I clicked on Zoom, and voila, here I
Okay.
am.
So what I believe is if you come on this call for a few days, your question will be answered. Because
Okay.
on this call every day, this is what we are talking on: how to still the mind, how to be in consciousness. You know, when a toxic thought comes, normally we let it enter the door. When you go to sleep in the night, do you leave your home door open or closed?
Closed.
Oh, why do you keep it closed? Because you don't want a thief to come inside. You want a robber to come inside.
Right.
But to keep your head open for your mind to come inside.
See, no, but this logically makes sense. But practically, when I'm cooking food and I'm thinking these thoughts, I need to switch it to something else, right? How do I do that?
So that is called flipping. You have to flip from a negative thought to a positive thought by pushing it out. Suppose there's a fly trying to enter your window, a poisonous, a big bug or a big fly. Would you just say, welcome, come in, or will you push it out?
So my question is there anything that you can give that will replace the toxic thought, I guess?
You can just use a mantra if you like. It's called Shivoham, 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 Shivoham. You can get the word. Have you heard this word before?
No, I have not heard it before, but yeah, but
Oh,
I accept it. Thank
yeah.
you.
WhatsApp me if you have my number. I can send you the recording of it. But the point is, Shivoham means the divine is within me. I hope you're Christian or you're Jain, you said.
Jane, correct.
Okay, in Jains also they believe that the divine is within you. God lives in the temple of your heart. So Shivoham is a mantra which will ultimately make you feel that, and that will help the mind to stay away.
Yeah, it's very beautiful. Thank you.
And please do join the call. I hope that your questions will be answered if you are able to come at least for a few more days to get more of your questions cleared. But keep in
Okay.
mind, yeah, and you've been watching videos, you said that's how you got to.
I have been listening to it. It's the first time I've actually been interactive. Yes.
So this call is every day at 8 p.m. India time, and I welcome you to join whenever you can.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for joining. Good, Jane. Will, thank you. Will, Sudham, Chitra, and Ritu. We have 4 more questions for today.
Shivoham, thanks for this talk today.
Yes,
I-
Shivoham.
You hear people saying this phrase a lot. We are one family, and even they say we are one, we are God, and this is like a kind of shortcut. Everybody wants the shortcut, but it's not really the right method. The real method is that is a discovery that's granted to you. You don't say I am God. What you say is I am nothing, and I think this is really the only step we can take. Because we all want to avoid the nothing. I prefer to say I am God, because then my ego can be very happy. or I say we're all one family. Please elect me to the prime minister because we're all one family, and you bolstering your ego, a very saintly prime minister. But actually, for the prime minister to stand up and say I'm nothing, the president to say I'm nothing, that would be quite a step. Actually, I feel this is much more honest, much more helpful to try to realize actually I
Actually,
myself.
actually, Will, unless you say I am nothing, you cannot become God.
Yes.
And if you don't understand that, you're absolutely right. Standing up and giving a big speech is not going to solve the matter. It's not the way to become God, right? The way to become God is actually that state of nothingness. Only when you reach that state of nothingness, then only there's no other way.
Yeah.
So you are 100% right, and you're also working towards that, and that's the right step forward. Okay,
Thank you, sir.
thank you, Will. So good point. Will has brought about Sudha.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivoham.
My question is that enlightenment is a destiny or it's a journey?
You mean destination, not
Yeah,
destiny.
yeah, destiny, destination.
Enlightenment is not a journey or a destination. Enlightenment is a journey, a destination, and a journey.
Okay. It will be journey. It is journey then.
Listen to me. What is it like climbing a mountain? Is it going up or reaching the top?
Going up and coming down.
Ah, it is going up the mountain, reaching the top, then coming down. Enlightenment is a journey of seeking, of awakening, and living. Of seeking, awakening, and then living. So you can't say, is it journey or destination? It is seeking, awakening, and living. Okay?
Thank you.
Chitra.
Thank you.
Shivoham.
Shivoham.
Yeah, this Vasudeva Kutumbakam, which is taken up from Maha Upanishad.
Yes.
This, I like it, but what I feel is, in my spiritual journey, abiding, means turning the mind within and abiding in consciousness, I enjoy, remaining in the self. But seeing sip in all, there is some sort of resistance I feel within me because of a few concepts like Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya, and this is a waking dream. So the question which arises, or which is stopping me from involving or loving all, is when it is a dream, when it is Mithya, then why to pay attention to that? Why to make some improvement in that area when it is nothing?
My dear Chitra. My
Some
dear,
sort of, I know there is some block,
no, I
but
saw 1 minute. So I'm telling you, if it is mithya, then what is mithya?
Mithya means neither real nor unreal.
Mithya means it appears to be.
Appears, yes,
But
appearance.
you are real or you are also mithya? What are you?
No, when I'm in consciousness, I can separate myself from the body level. That is very good. I feel very nice.
No. So you are also a Maya. You are also manifestation of the Supreme.
This body, yes.
You are a manifestation of God. You are a manifestation of God or not? Huh?
Manifestation of God.
You are made out of God particles, or you're not made out of God particles?
We're talking about body.
Full, no. Body, Atma. What is your Atma? Atma is Paramatma or no?
Yes.
Your
That
Panch,
part is very,
your
that part is clear. Purna, Mother Tejas, Purna Mother part is clear. Purna Midam, no, that is confused. Purna Mother, Purna Idam also is Purna, na? Purna Idam is not Purna.
Listen to me. You know it. You know the answer. I don't have to just be silent and you will get the answer.
Yeah.
Suppose there's a person alive. This answer I learned from Bliss. Bliss is in the call. Bliss taught us this answer. Suppose there's a person who's alive, correct?
Right. Yes.
That person dies, the Atma leaves,
Ji.
correct? So the Atma
Mhm.
leaves, the Paramatma has left the body or not?
Atma leaves. Yes.
Atma is Paramatma, Atma has left the body.
Yes. Yes.
What is left over in the dead body? What is left in the dead body?
Dead body is inert matter made up of Panchabhutas.
What is the Panchabhuta?
This earth, water, fire, these elements,
What is each element? What is every molecule made up of?
atoms,
And what is ultimately in each atom?
energy. Yes, of course, energy.
What energy is it?
Mhm.
It is only one energy. Everything is one, and the whole universe is made of only one energy.
हाँ
There-
वो इदम है, वो इदम,
Ah,
वो एनर्जी इदम है, लेकिन ये जो
Purva,
appearance दिख रहा है उसमें अपन कर रहे हैं ना सुधार कि
you understand?
इसमें प्यार करना चाहिए, इनको हेल्प करना चाहिए, वो appearance में हो रहा है ना वो काम सब, एनर्जी लेवल तो शांत है.
No, but you understood no or no? Purna
Yeah,
Madam.
I understood.
Ah,
Purna idam, Purna mother is very very clear. Purna idam, now you understood that
ah,
that energy which is supporting the whole thing, which is
ah,
supporting the whole of the universe,
ah.
that energy is Purnamidam. That
Ah,
Purnamidam is also still, it is also not involved. It is just supporting.
everything is SIP.
But हाँ, but ये जो appearance के साथ आप बोल रहे हैं ना, ये सुधार करना चाहिए, ये करना चाहिए, वो करना चाहिए, that appearance में क्यों कुछ betterment का क्यों करना चाहिए betterment के लिए?
No,
These are all appearance.
we, we don't have to do, we have to do our, we have to see SIP in all. If you see,
हाँ,
if I see
मतलब that energy which is supporting everything. Yeah.
the supreme immortal power,
Yeah.
the
Yes,
supreme,
yes.
if I see a little rose, a little petal, a little frog, anything I see, anything in the world, what is it? It is Purnamidam. Everything in
Nature,
this.
one minute. Nature is beautiful. Nature में भी problem नहीं है. ये human being को देख के, when they are going for the war, they do
Because
nonsense things. When
no.
they see the ship cannot fall into such an extent, something comes into my mind.
Chitra, if you go to a gold shop and you buy Rama statue of 10 grams, how much you will pay?
That is
If the same statue is Ravana, does it mean it's not gold?
it is gold. But what is my block is I'm not able to see Rama in that Ravana.
You are seeing Ravana, you're not seeing the gold.
I'm not seeing the gold. Yes.
This example, from now onwards, you will see God in all.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Last question, I think Ritu. Last question, quick comment, Ritu.
Yeah, Shivam, Guruji, two children studying for the same exam. One gets through, one doesn't get through. So luck is karma.
There's no luck, it's only karma. You call it luck. It is either there are two answers. One is the way the children are studying the present karma, and one is the past karma which nobody knows.
Both are in the same.
Both may be same, but suppose one has got very bad karma, they cannot do well in the exam. But a combination of two karmas. Today I was listening to somebody talking on attraction.
Past life karma.
How we can attract anything in this world. How can you attract when there's karma behind you? So you have to understand the limitations. You can definitely you can have present karma, but there's a combination of both.
But it is not fair, no, Guruji.
How can it not be fair? If you have not done, if you do crimes in this lifetime, then you have to settle the crime, no? How can it be fair? Everybody does crimes and get away with it. Karma doesn't agree to it. So thank you, Ritu. Thank you all. Interesting questions. And every day we spend an hour. And see, you found today, sometimes you find people from different parts of the world coming from different questions. We are blessed as a group. I'm telling you, we are blessed that we have such pure thoughts, such pure definition of life, of meaning, of purpose, of God. I can only say that we are all blessed. With folded hands, I bow down to you.